What's going on, champions? This is Julien, Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, world record powerlifter, special education, and health teacher, here to take the fear out of fitness and help you be the best you. Guys, check this out. Lizzo has responded. Now, before I get into it, have you ever had somebody say something bad about you that you know isn't true? Have you ever had somebody make a false accusation or believed that you may have been capable of doing something that you know full well that you're not capable of doing? Sucks, doesn't it? Makes you angry, makes you upset, right? Well, what if Lizzo is experiencing what I just described? I don't know. I really don't. But at the same time, what if she's being railroaded? What if she's being attacked because she's Lizzo? Right? I did a video earlier about the allegations, and I think it would be very hypocritical of her to body shame anybody, because she's experienced body shaming in certain instances. Other instances, it was a lack of decorum, and she had every right to be taken to task about her behavior and her appearance in certain instances. And I'm not talking about her body size. I'm talking about the things that she wears. And I'm not talking about the things that she wears because of her size. I'm talking about the inappropriateness of the things that she wore, like the booty cut out of her t-shirt at a Lakers game. I don't give a damn if you were skinny. You shouldn't be coming to a basketball game looking like that. I don't care if you have the body of a god or a goddess. You shouldn't be going to a Laker game dressed like that. And you should be asked to leave. And if you're famous and if you're somebody that somebody's child looks up to, I will take you to task myself if that would be the case. So don't get it twisted. Don't get your panties in a bunch, and don't come at me with the nonsense, because again, I'll roast you. All right? So understand, appropriateness is what we're talking about here. We're not talking about whether or not can she fit this outfit or not. That's not my problem, and that's not my concern. Somebody will find her attractive regardless of whether or not I do or I don't. That's irrelevant. The problem is some of the things that she has worn in the past has been unsavory to be in the least kind about what I'm saying. All right? But on the flip side, what if this is just media spin on Lizzo's part because she knows full well she did what she did, and she's just trying to glaze over it so that way this thing won't get, ugly? Well, unfortunately, it kind of has, because Lizzo, according to the New York Post, has lost nearly 220,000 Instagram followers after the claims of sexual harassment. So Lizzo's official Instagram account has lost nearly 220,000 followers since the three former backup dancers sued her over alleged sexual harassment, hostile work environment, and for pressuring them to participate in sex shows. The fan dive began after the news broke. Former dancers Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez had filed the shocking lawsuit against the Grammy Award-winning star, Big Girl, Big Touring, and dance captain Shirlene Quigley. According to statistics, the site Social Blade, Lizzo has lost 219,570 Instagram followers since August 1st. The About Damn Time singer lost nearly 170,000 Instagram followers before she even responded to the alarming claims Thursday. Despite the legal row, as of Sunday, Lizzo, whose real name is Melissa Jefferson, still boasts about 13.3 million followers on her social account. Lizzo beating. In their suit, Davis, Williams, and Rodriguez claimed while on a concert trip to Amsterdam in February, Lizzo, 35, invited them out for a night out, which ended in the city's red light district. If you're not aware, Amsterdam has a 304 stroll where it's nothing but debauchery, to put it nicely. All right. The area is best known for its blank theaters, S shops, clubs, and bars where nudity is on full display. Things quickly got out of hand. Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching items launched from the performers' body parts, and eating bananas protruding from the performers' body parts as well. Okay, look. If that's what floats your boat, that's your thing. Do your thing. However, doing it to random people you don't know simply because your boss invited you to do it, yeah, that's a slippery slope if that's the case. Hopefully, in Lizzo's case, none of this is true. Hopefully, this is just a nasty attack on Lizzo that will result in the case being thrown out because there's no proof of it. But unfortunately, at this point, there are people who are backing up these three's claims through social media. They may even come out as witnesses in the future. All right, so we don't know, but let's move on. I'm gonna move on to the response. So, Lizzo's lawsuit, ex-dancer's lawyer hits back at singer's response to sexual harassment claims. However, Lizzo said, "I am not the villain. These last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned." Now, in all fairness, Lizzo, if you think about it, the way you portray yourself in public does not lend well to these allegations. Your reputation precedes you. Remember, we just talked about you walking out of the house with the butt cut out of your t-shirt. Regardless of body type, regardless of, attractiveness, you do things that are provocative, to say the least. These accusations sound a little like provocative to me. So it runs quite in line with your character at times. Does that mean you're guilty? I can't say that. I wasn't there. All right? I am giving you the benefit of the doubt, to be fair. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because, like I said, the media can paint one picture when the truth could be another. People can lie on you to sully your name when the opposite is the truth. Sometimes your persona is not your actual character. And sometimes we fall victim into believing that the persona is also the person. All right? So as a result of that, I don't want people to get the wrong idea here. I am neither coming to Lizzo's aid, nor am I trying to denigrate her. I am trying to play out the possibilities of scenarios that exist in this particular saga of Lizzo's life. Now, in all fairness, I have criticized people who have made nasty, snide remarks, unsolicited remarks about her. I didn't appreciate it. It wasn't cool. I didn't think it was smart. Even as a comedian, I didn't find it tasteful. Now, if she were in concert with you, meaning you were throwing a comedy special and she happens to be out there, and you run through everybody and then you got to her, fine. But you were in an interview and unsolicitedly, you really just like went in on her for no reason. All right. My character has been criticized, she wrote in a statement posted on her social media channels. Shortly after the singer broke her silence, the accusers reacted in shock to Lizzo's disheartening response to their claims during their first UK TV appearance since the allegations came to light on August 1st. Initially for me, it was further deepen my disappointment in regards to how I was feeling and how I was treated. According to the legal filing, Lizzo allegedly pressured one of her dancers, blah, blah, blah. We already went through this already. All right. So I wanted you to get her reaction, because her reaction, it could be, like I said, a PR stunt to save face and to save her social media presence and to save her career, or this could be a legitimate response to a false allegation. Now, some of this that I was listening to, being pushed and challenged to perform harder or better or more in step or whatever, or can people get harsh when a product is on the line very, very soon? Like, for instance, you got a show tomorrow and you ain't got your dance steps right, or you've got a show in a few hours and people are really like out of it. They're not seeming like they're ready to perform. It might get a little harsh, but that doesn't make it a hostile environment. We're adults. We should be able to handle a little bit of harsh criticism. A little bit. Now, if this is an everyday occurrence, if it's something that literally is happening, the high level of berating and the denigration and the disrespect on top of all of that is coming into play, fine, I got you. File a lawsuit and get your money and be gone. However, being so thin-skinned that nobody can say anything to you, except like talking to you sweetly all the time, nah. After spending some time in the military, I got over that real quick. Shoot, I grew up in New York. That was never really my thing. All right, so let me land this plane, y'all. Lizzo has the right to be innocent until proven guilty. Lizzo also has the right to live her life as she sees fit, as long as she isn't hurting anybody. This lawsuit claims she's hurt people. If it can be proven that she has, she needs to be held accountable. If it is proven that she wasn't, or that she was within the range of normal behavior, hey, I sincerely hope that these individuals will actually find themselves in legal trouble of their own, if that's the case. So I don't take pleasure in finding certain things out. But again, if these things are true, Lizzo's a hypocrite. And it also lends into the fact that it proves, yet again, false positive body imagery is a farce. It is not real. It is a weaponization of trying to get somebody to conform to someone else's standards when they don't meet that standard. Whatever that standard is, for those people, you don't meet it. And you can't force them to desire you. No more than a man can't force a woman to desire him. Okay? Goose, gander. So that way you can be the absolute best you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Click the subscribe button so that way you can get every morsel of information that I provide. I appreciate your time. I really do. Thank you for the 3 new subscribers that joined on recently. I appreciate you. Have a nice day. Be the best you. Class is Stoutt.